Hello, Gemini, to your reading. I'm Scorpio Moon Intuition. And so before we begin, I would like to ring the meditation singing bowl to clear our space and energies at this time. So if you're wearing headphones, please lower the volume. I welcome in my spirit guides and holy angels, highest and greatest good. I welcome messages of love and light that bring healing and love to all. Please bless this reading. Thank you. Excuse me, Gemini. I took a swig of water and then it got worse. I don't understand. so, yeah. Um, so let's go ahead and get into your reading and find out how does your person currently think and feel towards you at this time. But before we dive into their energy, let's take a look at yours. Spirit, can you please reveal to me clear messages in regards to my collective Gemini? Thank you, Spirit. What is the collective energy surrounding Gemini and love? What is your current energy? Look, this is your card, the Lovers. So you must be thinking about your soulmate. Could be a twin flame. So let's see. Spirit, can you please bring forward Gemini's energy into this reading? What is the current situation with them at this time in regards to their love interest? Thank you. Wow, look at this. We have here the sun. So you're feeling really happy because you have learned, I guess, a karmic lesson and you are healing. Okay. Um, Now, I definitely see that there's a decision that you need to make. And so basically, based off your past experiences, okay, you kind of know, in terms of love, what you're getting into. And so you're not sure whether or not you should open up towards a particular person. And it could be a Capricorn, okay? That's for some. There is a temptation to open back up towards that person. And so I'm not sure where this energy is coming from, but you feel bitter. Okay. It's either you or this person was bitter towards you. But when you guys had parted ways, there was like this negative um, thing that happened between the two of you that caused a rift in the connection. Okay. Um, it's about being honest and upfront. So you don't want to do the same thing over again, but you're starting to see something that, regardless of whose fault it is, you're learning to be more compassionate, to be more forgiving, and nurturing. Okay, so whoever's watching this, maybe you resonate more with the divine feminine energy. Maybe you think that your person is your twin flame. But regardless of, the energy, I have a feeling like you're on the fence about opening back up towards someone of your past. Bottom of the deck, we have here Nine of Wands in reverse. You're kind of paranoid. You're purposely not wanting to reach out and communicate to this particular person because of what had happened in the past. But I also feel that you're starting to see, based off your past experiences with relationships, that you're not just going to jump back into something. But I definitely feel like there's someone of your past that you still have a connection with, and you're just not sure if you should open back up towards that individual. Okay, at least that's what I'm seeing. So, let's see. What is the energy surrounding the person who is connected to you in love? What can you reveal to me, Spirit, about this person's energy who is connected to Gemini? What is going on in the present moment? How does this person think and feel towards you? What is the situation? Okay, so yeah, so you could be dealing with an earth sign. Um, they're really focused on their sense of stability, their independence, just being stable and secure. And we have your Nine of Pentacles, so they're not being honest with their situation. Um, they really feel that um, maybe, their expectations were unrealistic. This person, I feel, is very concrete. Okay. Like as a matter of fact type individual. Um, what they're not telling you is that they've been moody, maybe a bit jealous that you're not opening up towards them or not reaching out, is what I'm getting. And for some, they're actually going through a financial loss. So that's why they may appear that they're busy working, from what I can see. Okay. And if it's not a financial issue, they just really feel alone. So they're just, pretty much keeping to themselves. Um, Now, I see that this person really feels the sense of happiness and a sense of family when it comes to you, but they just feel alone. Okay. And they're struggling. So maybe for some, your person is in another commitment and they want to be alone. They want to be happy with you. But I feel like for some, this person has a family. Um, yeah, maybe they have a responsibility to their family, and that's why they can't really be with you. And they're not being honest because they're staying stuck in a relationship with someone else just for financial stability. But they are dreaming, okay, that they can get out of whatever situation that they're in so they can be with you. But I have a feeling that Gemini, you and this particular person, you guys have been in separation, or you guys are not with each other on a physical level. So as much as you want to reach out and um, see what this person is up to, there's a part of you that's holding back, possibly because some time has passed, is what I'm feeling. And you really don't know where your person stands. Now, I have a feeling like with your individual, because of that situation, they've been feeling isolated, but they always felt happy with you. But in their reality, um, they're just stuck in a situation that they're not happy in. Okay. And that's for some, especially if they're married or in another committed relationship. But that's what I'm seeing. So, bottom of the deck, we have your look, holding on. They're holding on to a situation, possibly because they need security. And that's why, they're here. I feel like for some, this person is married now. It doesn't have to be. It could be a business person, someone who keeps busy with work, who is either self-employed or they just do a lot on their own, especially when it comes to children too. Like, they do everything. Okay. So if the roles are reversed in this situation, you can flip the script if it makes more sense that you're on this side. But, you know, I definitely feel like whoever this person is, it definitely does seem like um there's like a family and they feel all alone and they're doing everything and they're just holding on to the situation because of the stability. And if they were to get out of it, they would lose that sense of stability. But also, I feel that they're keeping their boundaries when it comes to you. Maybe because you guys have parted ways in the past. But I really feel like there is this attraction that you have, and you're just wondering, you're just second guessing yourself. Should you open back up towards this person? Let's go ahead and see what else. Spirit, can you tell me more about Gemini and this lover that is in this particular channeling? Thank you, Spirit. What can you tell me about Gemini and the lover, the love interest? Thoughts and feelings. What is the intention on both sides, and what is the outcome? What is the energy that is coming through from both Gemini and their love interest? Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so your person knows that they have made a wrong decision and, they do feel like a failure. So even though that they look successful, especially on the outside, deep down inside, they don't feel good. And yeah, they have self-love that they need to offer to themselves. So, I have a feeling like your person is hurt, and maybe the reason why that they're staying stuck in those relationships is because they haven't healed from their childhood trauma. Now, I just recently posted something on Instagram, dealing with childhood trauma and things that people do, and they don't realize that they're enabling negative behaviors. Okay. So if the shoe fits, go ahead and take a look at that chart. It's really interesting. Okay. So, um, whoever this person is, they are definitely repressing their emotions. And so that's why, they're choosing to stay in certain situations because that is what's familiar to them. And, they're not in this awakening where they know that they need to work on themselves, maybe in other ways, but not so much in choosing to stay in a relationship that doesn't make them happy. Okay. Now, with you, you feel like maybe you should just work alone. Maybe you should sit this one out. For some, it's been about 3 years where things haven't been working out between you and this particular person. Now, your lover feels like the victim here. Okay. They feel like they can't do much, but they're trying to come up with some sort of idea, but they don't know what to do, to be honest. And for you, you're trying to break free from this level of immaturity. So, again, I have a feeling that there has to be some sort of healing now. Now that I'm curious, I would like to pull up that chart. Let me see if I can, because in the chart, it has something about immaturity. Okay, it says temporary inability to remember. I don't remember his name. It's on the tip of my tongue, but truly this person remembers, right? The regression is return to an earlier stage of development. My 7-year-old is wetting the bed again since he found out he's having a sister. So that is like maybe like a physical show of, being regressed into doing something that is childish. Also, we have something called a somatization. Psych problems become physical. I had a terrible headache during the exam, you know. And also, we have introjection, unconscious imitation. The resident acts and dresses like the attending he admires the most. Hmm. I'm not exactly sure how that fits, but I definitely do see that there is some sort of immaturity here on both sides, especially if your person is playing the victim. Um, it's like as if they're making excuses to not really come forward. I see you're trying to break free from this attachment because, this is what I feel. I feel very strongly that this is like more so for twin flames, and you could also take it as like a soulmate connection, whatever label that you resonate most with. But what I'm saying is that let's just say that you have gone through a karmic lesson and you don't want to go back down that path. You've already learned. I have a feeling that your lover over here is also another karmic relationship right now. Okay, you guys are possibly not together. It doesn't have to be, but this is the scenario that I'm going to kind of like story tell, right? So this particular person feels like the victim, like they feel like they have to take care of their family. It makes sense. They feel stable. Are they happy? No. Okay, this person isn't happy, but at least they're trying to figure out how to change, but they're not there yet. Okay, I guess that's where the lead up is. Now, what is the intention? Okay, so I really feel like for your person, the karmic is aware, and I feel that the karmic is being very manipulative. So again, you know, based off of this person's childhood upbringing and the relationship that they have with a karmic situation. Okay, so let's just say that your person has a karmic, and the karmic is very jealous and demanding of your person's time, focus, energy, and attention. Hence, they don't even have the time to really think about themselves or to make plans to detach themselves from an unhealthy relationship. I really feel like with you, Gemini, you are doing some soul searching here and you've been thinking a lot. You really don't know what to do. On one hand, there is like this, I guess, an attachment towards this particular person or a sense of longing. Okay. Like a gravitational pull, right? Like you have no idea why you're so attracted to this individual. You're trying not to do a repeat of what didn't really work out in the past, but for whatever reason, there is like this attraction that you have with this particular individual. Now, for them, I have a feeling like they sense the same thing. However, their personal issue is a little bit different. And I really feel like it's kind of like a karmic lesson that they need to learn before they can really open up towards you. So, in the outcome, there is a setback. Okay. Um, and I feel like there is some change that could be going on with them. There's a lot of fear and anxiety that this individual is actually going through. And with you, I just feel like you're trying to kind of like move forward, but it's kind of like a failed attempt, because of you being stressed, about reaching out to this person. I feel like it's kind of like a stalemate, okay, on both sides. Now, I see her temperance. So again, just look at this. It could be twin flame. And again, we have here the Lover's card that finally came out. Someone will need to go through a divorce. A divorce, or someone's going through financial loss. I see that you really want union with this person, but in order for you guys to get it together, you have to overcome the financial hurdle, some kind of a divorce situation. Okay. But it will take time. So, again, this is a divine time thing, but this is the energy that is currently going on between the two of you, from what I can see. So, let's go ahead and check into the message. So, what is the overall message that your person would like to communicate to you at this time? What is the message that wants to come through, Spirit, for Gemini? Oh, look at this. So we have a Queen of Ariel. So earlier, what I saw with your person was the King of Pentacles. So here we have the Queen of Pentacles. It says mature, practical, generous, and happy. Nurture yourself and those you love. The ability to make anything more beautiful, practical, and wise advice. So your person wants you to continue to do you until they can figure out how they can overcome their situation. And this is coming from their higher self. So, in a realistic sense, whether or not, they agree on a similar level, it's going to be different for everyone, but at least their higher self wants you to be happy. Okay. And that might be a hard thing to really discern or to really, maybe accept. Yeah. So let's go ahead and see what is the advice. So, Sparrow, what is the advice for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, or the cross watcher who is watching? What is the advice? Okay. So, yeah, balance of spirituality and practicality. Maybe for some you're dealing with a Pisces, but I really feel that balance is everything. Okay, if there's no balance between masculine and feminine within yourself, then union can't really manifest into a physical form. So it doesn't matter if you're enabling more of a masculine or a feminine role, especially if you consider yourself a twin. In order to come into union, you have to be balanced on your own. Okay, but the other person may not be balanced for a long time. So it really, everyone is on a different level. Also, we have conclusions are within reach, a full moon eclipse. So we actually have a full moon coming up this week. It is not an eclipse, but we've had some in the past, right? So what I'm feeling is that there's still some blockages here. Okay, so if you're feeling stuck, okay, really be practical but also spiritual and balanced it too, and then you'll start to see things more clear. Okay, so that's what I have, Gemini. I hope that that was helpful. Let me know. Thank you all for watching, and if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you can do so at www.scorpiomoonintuition.com. You can also follow me on IG as Scorpio Moon Intuition. I hope you all have a lovely day, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.